From mom, stepmom, wife, and co-parent, come with me on this new chapter of new beginnings and adventures to becoming Bonnie, a different mom and a co-parent.
Hi everybody, it's Bonnie. So I wanted to start this podcast to kind of share my experience, things I've learned, triumphs, struggles that I've gone through in life, in the hopes that it'll help another woman, mother, co-parent. So I grew up in a blended family. I had my dad and I had my stepdad when I was 6. And my parents got along fine, so why should I have any struggles? But I did. Struggles that I kept to myself, actually. And I met my husband a week before my 18th birthday, and 2 years later we had a daughter. If I'm being honest, when my daughter was 2, we got separated for a year, and I always knew we would come back together, and we did. And 2.5 years ago, when I asked my husband for a divorce, I knew it was real, and I knew this was it. Even though I was the one that asked for it, I was sad, I was angry at him, at myself, and I just didn't know what to do with myself. My whole grown-up identity was a mother and a wife, and here I was, a single mother, and I didn't know who I was. And I had to learn to be Bonnie again. And that's hard because I didn't know who Bonnie was to begin with. I had to find myself, as weird as that sounds. And that's not selfish. Making myself a priority is not selfish, it's not being a selfish mother at all, because my daughters deserve a happy mom, and a happy mom deserves to make herself a priority. You know, I had to tell my children, my daughters are 11 and 6. You know, I had to tell them that we were still a family with their dad, that we were just a different type of family. We were a family of 5 before, because I had a stepson that I helped raise since he was 1. And now we were a family of 3 at mom's house and a family of 4 at dad's house. But that we were always going to be a family no matter what. And even though we're a family, that doesn't mean that we didn't struggle. We've struggled a lot to be in the place that we are today as co-parents. 2 years ago, we couldn't even have a conversation without arguing. There was a lot of conversations and a lot of fighting and a lot of compromising when it came to how we are today. And we can be better co-parents, but we can also be worse co-parents. And I'm really happy in the place that we are right now with our friendship and with our co-parenting relationship, because ultimately it's all about our children. And now when we have conversations or make decisions, we put them first. You know, life has changed a lot for me in the past 2.5 years. I was a stay-at-home mom, and I became a supervisor again of an after-school program. I used to cry when my kids would go to their dad's house because I didn't know what to do with myself. And now they go, and I enjoy my me time. Whether I'm sitting on the couch eating chips for 2 days, surviving off chips for 2 days, and just binge watching, or going out and having breakfast by myself, or going out and doing adventurous things. When I was 29, that year really tested me and challenged me a lot, and I was broken into a million pieces. When I turned 30, I decided enough was enough, and I had to reevaluate and see what kind of person I wanted to be. And so I went out and did it. And at 31, I'm excited to embark into this new journey of what else life has in store for me and my girls.